time for another arts and craft video of your Uncle Gogo again, or Uncle Wicky Woo. So again, my 73 shirt. You know, I keep on wearing the same old nightgowns or night shirts for a month until I switch it over until it's the blue ones, until it's the red ones. And now there's an old Chinese saying. There's an old saying that the Chinaman can live like a prince for pennies a day. This is the reason why. Because I keep on wearing the same shirts. No, I keep on cycling through my shirts, and that keeps the shirts makes the shirts last a bit longer. But resources are very, very rare, scarce in China. Even in ancient China, during the huge empires of celestialisms and abundant resources that we thought we had, which we really didn't have, and high populations, we have to be thrifty with resources. So once again, just like the other videos I showed, where I'm preserving soap, this is a hand sanitizer. It's alcohol rub in the guise of soap. So I noticed that in the library they're running low on this, so I'm gonna keep on borrowing this getting this from the library, getting this blobs of goo from the library. See, I can turn on the light here. I'll show you what I mean. So we have here with us a hand sanitizer that someone brought over to the Nikukan years ago. I'm going to put the leftover soap into here. And this is when I get really gooey in my hands. You know, I start getting all snotty and gooey. Then like I eat chips and candies, and when I don't want to get it on my keyboard, you can use this. This is alcohol rub. It smells pretty good actually. But don't do that because it will destroy your nose. Your nose nephrons. Actually, your nephrons are your kidneys actually. Your smelly receptors. That's how come we lose our sense of smell. Go nose blind. Because it's not because this is destroyed. It's because the nose has become used to it, desensitized, just particular sense. So we're just waiting for the liquids to flow into the see? There we go. It's just a flowing into here. So I noticed that the library sometimes runs low on this, so you know, you can always get this and extend your bottles. Never waste. Everything has a place. So now that we know that this there we go. You just pump it. You just squeeze the bottle. I'll squeeze the bottle to let the air bubble pop through. And it's got a strong scent though, remember that. This is tilted back and forth maybe. I preserve everything. That's the first thing they teach you in scouts too, is learn how to be resourceful. Learn how to be resourceful. Last time I did this in the auto shop, the bosses got mad at me and said, "We're not that cheap." You know, no. I mean, it's still good. There's still good use in here. You know, it's not that you're cheap. It's that there's still good use in here. See? Let me squeeze the bottle here. Oh, I kind of went in the wrong direction there. And you know what? It just only cost me what, 5 minutes of my time. So whenever you're in the office, Keep on looking for fun stuff like this. Doesn't mean that you're poor. It means you're smart and thrifty. Or better yet, bring one of these bottles home and then fill this bottle up. There we go. Hand sanitizer on the cheap. I mean, hand sanitizer just costs you like $3, $5, less than 10. Right, but still, I mean, you know how Chinese people can live. Chinese men can live on pennies a day. This is how. It's an old cowboy saying, right? See, this used to be at the very bottom. Now it's almost half full. So we just came back from a and that's the thing about indigenous people too. We just came back from a round dance. And it was at Chinook Station, the Chinook Mall, and it was in support of Wet'suwet'en. It wasn't a blockade, or it was just a flash mob dance. And see, 6 minutes, and already I've preserved enough resources to. And once again, we do the whole finger trick, where we wipe this off on the outside. There's nothing there. So dry now. It's all evaporated. But this isn't. There's stuff in the inside of the. So this can be recycled. So we're into recycling, but time to do the finger trick. Look at that glue on the finger. Finger on the glue. See? Look at that. And when once the finger trick doesn't work anymore, actually, this doesn't work because it evaporates. It evaporated the instant touch my skin. It has a clean smell to it. Oh. Today's a good day. We got lots of our assignments done. Now we can concentrate on reading again. Doing some readings and getting prepared for the next round of homework, which is my singular assignments, not the group work. It's going to be one hell of a semester, I tell you. If we can get our classmates, if we can get our team. I think Monica's upset that we didn't pick her for our team. But the thing is, she's usually, you know. Okay, so what we can do now, actually we could do is fill this up with water, very little water, just get all the residue on the sides. See, look at that. It's a good fill. It's cheap ass, but you know, it's a cheap thing to do. But you know, you're a college student. If you're a college student, so just sloshing it up, trying to get filling up with water, trying to get as much gel as much as we can out of it. Really sauce that sucker up. And we just go in here and just go. See? part gel, part water. It's gel water. Actually, I should not have done that. And this goes back into the bag. And always good to have a hand sanitizer every so often, and every so often it's good. Always good to have hand sanitizer to clean everything up. There's a lot of dirty stuff out there in the real world, and it's very useful. So this goes into the this is every backpack or every purse or every bill or every portfolio should have this should have a little section in that full of what should have a handkerchief in there, your inhaler, whatever medication you have, lip balm, hand sanitizer, and a Kleenex. I'm gonna put a Kleenex in there. Those are your hygienic stuff to keep clean. Because during the summertime, you get all stinky and sweaty, right? So I'm just gonna put this hand sanitizer up here for now, and that's how you preserve hand sanitizer. So I like to say, this is the first video of my screensaver-o-matic that I managed to that I've renewed, and the computer has lasted that long. So screensaver-o-matic. So wow, this computer has actually lasted 2 years. Well, 1.5 years actually. 1 full year. I got it I didn't get it last. I got it in 2008. The Boxing Day. No, not Boxing Day. Scratching my stomach there. My oh, here comes the bad image. Let's keep clicking on that. What was it called again? It was called the Black Friday sale, and I got a new Acer computer. So this Acer computer, we'll see if it lasts this year and next year. In the meantime, we will kind of continue to do our assignments. I'll continue to plug away at this the system assignment, and we did finally did that assignment where that one student was flaking off. They didn't flake off. They actually came on time. Well, I came late, but they came on time, and we got a lot of work done. So we can rest assured. We can rest for now. Catch our breath and go to the next phase, which is the pitch phase. We decided. We decided to go with the need for a homeless shelter that caters to people with pets. And as we did the research, we also what else did we do? We also found out the tertiary needs, which is okay. A lot of non-kill shelters, such as the positive match, or positively match, is the non-kill shelter that'll take the overflow from the SPCA if there's room, the overflow from the SPCA, so the animals don't get euthanized, and we'll try to find a permanent home, a forever home for some pets. So I'll be going through, when I get a pet for real, I'm going to be going through them. The Cat Cafe is also a very see all these different little services that cater to pet adoptions and stuff. They all work in in tandem, continuum, I guess, continuum where they're all using multiple different strategies, multiple different avenues of trying to tackle this homeless animal problem and homelessness problem. So we found out that we will try to make a homeless shelter that's small to take care of pets, people who have been who are fleeing domestic abuse. We will take them in and take their pets in as well. We'll also take in a few people who don't have pets, but would like a pet. But the um, we will also host a little kind of uh, foster like a foster holding pen, sort of like such as positive match. Uh, so the pound, City Pound, SPCA, and Humane Society can overflow their pets into us. Um, can start to overflow their pets into us as well. So we can use it as a holding pen, and also for non pets, non petted homeless to find some bonding. And because they'll be living with us for free, in a dorm kind of setting, they'll be able to communicate with their pets during the evenings, but during the days, the whole shelter gets filled up, and then all these pets get returned back to the back to the pound during the day, and then they get transported back into the shelter at night. And this is for both homeless who have pets and homeless that don't have pets. So kind of do two kind of birds at one stone. Find a semi-permanent housing for some of the pets is there, some of the stray animals, and find some semi-permanent housing for the humans as well. So I think that's since we're dealing with two different needs the city has, a need for space for taking care of animals and humans. We might be getting some, that might be a good bonus thing. Now, the main cost, of course, will be blunted by the main cost will of course be blunted by the pound itself, such as the neutering and all this weird Medicare. For just for the fact that we'll be taking care of the pets, and like giving them a place to stay on a semi-permanent basis. So it's kind of like an exchange of services right there, semi-permanent basis. Basically, it's a it's a it's how you go into the before your refugee status is held, or your instead of your refugee status is being held, or your immigration status is being held, you're allowed to reside for a while in the country. In Canada, you can anyways, for a short time until they can find more permanent solutions. Uh, it's kind of like a purgatory system, where it's just a holding pen until we can figure out until the angels can figure out where to sort us. I guess, or if we need to come back down to earth for more training or something. Yeah, it's basically this service we're gonna call ourselves is gonna be it's gonna be a it should be a service where we can scratching my foot now, where we can oh fuck, where we can perfect time for my different hand sanitizer. We're from Red Arrow. One where we can I wasn't going with a train of thought. Okay, animals, big oh yeah, the competition. So yeah, it provides a lot of services for that do dual things for the city of Calgary. And of course, we'll try and get some funding from sources, grants. There's lots of grants out there who cater to animals. There's lots of funding out there. For example, PetSmart or PetCetera. They're a huge they're a huge pet company that provides housing for no, not housing, but grants for companies that for services that provide care for the animals. And if we pitch this the right way, then we might be able to get a win over Patrick. But that's not the point. I like Patrick, but you know we need that extra point to survive this course. And also, who teaches us how to teach us how to teach us how to manage and set up and pitch a service idea. So, and also it could solve some problems. This is a huge need. There's a huge problem that's causing a I don't know. There's a huge need, right? So some social need. So we'll kind of provide. And the current program is called Parachute for Pets. They also do this kind of system. They also do this system, but it's only. But most of the current homeless services for pets and homeless is to separate them away for 21 days. But that's only for fleeing for domestic violence. So we'll cover that. We'll cover domestic violence as well in our service. And get grants for that and become self-funding. So Parachute for Pets, they're a real organization here in Canada, Calgary, who's trying to build a shelter for homeless, and they're going to try and raise money, $30,000 for 1 year, which is not too bad, which is very doable actually, $30,000. Keeping the business, keeping it small until they can learn how to expand their sustainability to sustain growth in their program. We tried to work with them this summer to help access more funding for these programs, and I hope to champion this cause. And I mean, I won't be paid for it, of course, but I don't know. I feel empowered when I take these managerial courses in the nonprofits. I feel empowered. Not that I'm saying I'm Superman or anything, but no, is that these problems are doable to be solved. And as you research the need of research the basic needs before you go into the logic model, before you go into the design of the program, then you do feel empowered. You do feel that the plan should do this, and this. Objectives should be doing this, and as we research the data and services available right now, we kind of find the gaps of where these services don't work, and then we'll kind of find a solution there. And that's all social work is, basically. That's all social justice is building the programs, taking your tax dollars, taking your grants and your donations, and building something, getting these schematics off the planning board, the drawing board, and into reality. And it's really hard work, actually. A lot of things can go wrong, so we want to try and make sure that we use our tax dollars to make things go right. Because when you pay your taxes, when you work your asses off and get a huge amount of taxes getting paid off, and when you donate money to churches and stuff that they look forward to provide grants to these programs, or start these programs themselves. For example, the Catholic Church has many programs, or any other church has many programs. The Ashura, that's who they call. I'm gonna join them. I'll join up with them in Calgary. The Ashura, ASHURRA. I was trying to remember who these people were. Ashura, they're Ashura Calgary. Ashura Calgary. It's a Muslim thing, but volunteering Calgary. volunteering programs, Ashura. It's Asher something. And that's not Aga Khan. But Aga Khan's another. It's not a religion, but it's an organization. Maybe Aga Khan is a sect. Aga Khan is a title held by the Imam of the Nizra Ismaili Shias. Aga Khan V. Holder has been the 51st prince. Okay, so it's a title. It's a Turkish title. Ismailism. Oh, it's a schism. It's a sect. It's a sect of Islam, I think. I know Nahid Nenshi is a member of Aga Khan. Aga Khan's an organization, but I believe their name is Ashura something. And yeah, we can access all sorts of anyone who will listen to the pitch. Congregations, New Age groups, especially New Age, because the New Age religion has a huge affinity for animals and nature. So, especially cats and dogs. A huge affinity for pets. These New Agers and Celtics and Wiccans and stuff, and so they'll be very, very the feminine, the feminine, the divine feminine religions are very animal friendly, and they'll be very on board with supporting this kind of service. I may approach them and give them a pitch of what we're trying to do, trying to keep pets with their animals, and perhaps this particular version of the program that we're trying to make in the class, where we find out that we can provide secondary housing for animals, like stray animals from these pounds. Like what they'll also like us too, because these pounds, these SPCA's, these paws positive match will kind of be glad that they can use our services too as a holding as a holding option in case they run into a bunch of other surrenders, lots of perhaps humans that are unable to raise multiple pets because of mental illness, or they recently just got an illness from a senior related illness, or maybe they've reached dementia, or maybe they've fallen on some very bad hard times and aren't able to provide adequate home housing anymore, sadly, for their pets. Then the pets become surrendered and go to a new home. So this was just so we as offering a foster care for these pets will offer a home, a home kind of service. So it's been a busy few days. I have contacted some interesting groups, and I've done some preliminary research. So I will now concentrate on performing what? Now I'll concentrate on performing what was it again? No, performing. I was performing something. Geez, I'm getting all senior Alzheimer. Oh yeah, the Map of 2020 program assignment. I got started cracking on doing some preliminary research on that, and then once I bring my findings to the group on Monday, we will kind of what will we do? We'll kind of break for that, and I eventually got to pay off my bills. I mean, 26 is coming up. That's payday. So what the fuck is this? Cortana? What's Cortana doing? Okay, so anyhow, Cortana just showed up. I don't know how Cortana showed up, why Cortana showed up. She just did. So, anyways, thank you for watching our show. We're gonna be right back with you.